Under the sea, God in his better, don't wear his sweater, take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they stay happy.
I was sitting right there on my way back in.
Thank you.
Yep, no, I did it on my trip, yep. If you know any stories about it, I only know one, so let me know when we get there.
Nobody beat us, riders and eaters in frequency.
It's cool, right?
All right, we are officially under, and it is salt water. It is constantly maintained at that depth for the large vessels that come into our harbor. It is salt water. We are just a few miles away from the Gulf of Mexico. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see it on our way out. If we get down along the way. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Might have been something I missed. And if I know the answer, I will let you know. Now first, on the right-hand side, you'll see this is the Ocean Star. It is an oil-rich museum. If you'd like to know what it's like to live and work offshore in the Gulf of Mexico, that would be your first stop.
So beautiful.
Yeah. So as you look up the headlight, you'll see a very large red ship coming in. And dolphins like to run in front of big barges or ships that are pushing a lot of water. So what they'll do is they'll stop right in front of the bow. So as we pass the ship, on the side where you do, they're jumping, they're kind of rolling and jumping in that as well. Yep. Now the ship is slowing down. When it slows down, they kind of leave it. Let's keep following it in a few minutes or so.
No, I need to hold you. Yeah, and then hold. No, I need to hold. You go.
Are hollow, and you say, how do you get the ship up out into the dry dock? Before the ship gets here, they sink the dry dock. They fill it with water, flood it with water, sink it down, and then the ship will run right in between the two walls, just below, or just above the surface. Then they'll go ahead and start pumping it out. It's a very smooth process, kind of like watching paint dry. But they'll pump it out, and when they do, the dry dock will rise, and the ship will rise inside of it. The battleship Texas was launched in 1912. It was commissioned in 1914, and it was decommissioned in 1948. It saw combat in World War I, World War II, and also the Battle of Normandy Beach on D-Day. It is going through, a $35 million renovation project on the hull while it was sitting up at by San Jacinto Monument. The hull was just deteriorating, eroding away, essentially. And then the stars aligned. The dry dock, this shipyard was able to purchase a dry dock and bring the battleship Texas down here. Apparently it took a lot of prayers and a lot of pumps because it was taking on a lot of water on its way down here, but they were able to get it up and out of the water. Now the shipyard says that it's going to take about a year and a half to complete this project. You know, in real years, that's about 3 years. When they're 90% done, they probably got 90% more to go. That's the only story I know about this ship was during the Battle of Normandy Beach. Now apparently it was very shallow to get up to the beach, so the ships had to stay fairly far off of the shoreline. And when the Texas shot its guns, the ammunition would not reach the land, it wouldn't reach the beach. And so what the captain did was he flooded the bilges and all the compartments on one side of the vessel just caused the vessel to list or lean over on its side. When it did that, it changed the trajectory of the guns, and then the ammunition was able to reach the beach. And that's the biggest cowboy move I've ever heard of, because the last thing you want, especially in combat, is to flood your vessel with water. If you got hit, you'd sink really fast because you're already halfway sunk.
It shelled the Japanese at Iwo Jima too.
Oh, it did?
It did.
I'm gonna have to research more too.
Yeah.
I heard that it did. It had some battles in the Pacific as well. But
It's the only one of its class left in the entire world.
Really?
The Dreadnought class battleship.
Dreadnought.
All the countries used to build them, and it's the only one left in the entire world.
wow,
Yeah.
that's good to know too. I'm gonna try to remember that. The only thing that I know of where it's gonna go after it leaves the dry dock is that my understanding is they want to make it a more public place so people get to see it. You think it?
Galveston would be great.
Yeah, Galveston wants it, of course. Corpus wants it, but Corpus has the Lexington. Sometimes you'll see dolphins jumping right underneath the arch like that too, but he seems to be sitting a little high out of the water. I did see earlier a dolphin right around this ship. Let's see if there's still one around here.